This is 7 National News, and in our top story, diversity is a source of power, and the UAE has presented a successful model for understanding and coexistence based on solid foundations of tolerance, openness, acceptance of different cultures and thoughts, as stated by the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. His Highness was speaking at the annual flagship conference of the Young Presidents Organisation at the Dubai World Trade Center and was accompanied by His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai. He noted that in the Emirate, nationals of more than 200 countries live and work together in complete harmony and understanding, while the government seeks to make all people happy. He added that today we have internationally competitive institutions on which we pin great hope for the whole of our economy. The YPO is a global non-profit network of chief executives and business leaders, connecting 24,000 members in more than 130 countries through a series of programs around the world, focused on innovation and entrepreneurship. At the Dubai conference, some 2,500 business executives and thought leaders spoke on politics, philanthropy and humanities. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed stressed that the UAE and the YPO share the common goals of making the world a better place for the coming generation and driving innovation and creativity to empower people to counter ever-increasing global challenges and to boost development to benefit all humanity with a focus on less privileged countries. The Crown Prince of Dubai and Chairman of the Dubai Executive Council, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has issued the Executive Council's Resolution number 5 of 2016 surrounding public parking services in Dubai. The resolution aims to organise and regulate controlled public parking services in line with Dubai's economic and social plans. According to the resolution, controlled public parking in Dubai is divided into two categories. The first includes public parking areas, which includes around 30,000 parking spaces, constituting 23% of the total 130,000 paid parking spaces in the Emirate. The amended tariff rates for parking on the side of the street include 2 dirhams for 30 minutes, 4 dirhams for an hour, 8 for 2 hours, 12 for 3 hours and 16 for 4 hours. The new tariff rates for parking lots are 3 dirhams for an hour, 6 dirhams for 2 hours, 8 for 3 hours, 12 for 4 hours, 15 for 5 hours and 20 dirhams for 24 hours. The second parking category includes all parking spaces that continue to be subject to the previous tariff rates, which constitute 77% of the total paid parking space in Dubai. The tariff rates for parking lots are 2 dirhams for an hour, 4 for 2 hours, 5 for 3 hours, 7 dirhams for 4 hours and 10 dirhams for 24 hours. The tariff rate for multi-level parking garages is 5 dirhams an hour. According to the resolution, the parking tariff is applicable for 14 hours per day from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. on work days. The resolution also outlines amendments in the tariff for seasonal parking permits, where rates for parking on the side of the street are 1,400 dirhams for 3 months, 2,500 for 6 months and 4,500 dirhams for a year. The new rates for seasonal parking permits for parking lots are 700 dirhams for 3 months, 1,300 for 6 months and 2,500 dirhams for a year. The UAE's Human Appeal International has built a number of houses at a cost of 300,000 dirhams for Palestinian families in need who are sponsoring orphans. The HAI also offered medical supplies worth 100,000 dirhams to a local medical centre, including a blood pressure monitor and equipment for cardiac tests. The Palestinian Minister of Social Affairs said that the aid offered by the UAE is focused on social, educational and health sectors. The HAI's Commissioner General in the West Bank also noted that the agency offers a safety network for some 20,000 Palestinian orphans and spends over $2 million a year to support their education, health and social services in the West Bank and Gaza Strip. The nephrology department of the Ibrahim bin Hamad Obaidallah Hospital in Ras Al Khaimah received 17,444 patients for kidney dialysis last year. That's according to statistics revealed at the annual nephrology conference held this week at the Ras Al Khaimah Medical and Health Sciences University. The figures show that nearly 130 patients visit the department every month. That's a total of 2,801 annually. Dr. Ahmed Abdullah Al-Nuaimi, the director of the RAC Medical Zone, told the meeting that the main challenge to treat kidney diseases is to address and control factors that cause them, like the prevalence of diabetes, high blood pressure and immune factors, in addition to effective early diagnosis and treatment. Prevention and early detection of the disease, he stressed, would help nephrologists to delay or prevent further deterioration of kidney functions, which ultimately cause kidney failure. According to WHO estimates, the cost of treating kidney disease at the end stage is escalating worldwide and is predicted to exceed more than $1 trillion over the next decade. The economic burden could strain healthcare budgets worldwide, more so in developing countries. For lower-income countries, it is impossible to meet such costs, according to experts. With epidemics of diabetes and hypertension worldwide, the greatest growth and impact of these is likely to be in the developing world. Thus, there is greater need for early detection and prevention in these countries. Starting this summer, passengers will be able to recharge their mobile phones and access Wi-Fi via touchscreens in over 4,000 Abu Dhabi taxis. The new features are expected to be rolled out this summer, as revealed by Brett Pearson, the taxi media managing director, who stated that the next generation of screens will have built-in phone chargers, discount vouchers and apps to download onto mobile devices. Test screens first appeared in December 2013, and Taxi Media Middle East now has 1,020 screens in Abu Dhabi taxis, with plans to fit them into Dubai cabs as well. The system features a continuous 22-minute video loop with a mix of paid advertising, government announcements and promotional content for the capital. There are also games, guides to shopping and entertainment, and prizes, such as holiday event tickets for those who complete on-screen surveys. The screen also turns on at the same time as the taxi meter. Pearson added that once we have gone live in Dubai and additional screens are rolled out in Abu Dhabi and Al Ain, we expect the monthly audience to reach over 16 million. Doctors and experts from various fields of medicine offered advice to UAE residents on a number of topics, including smart aging and living a positive and healthy lifestyle, while also clarifying many myths around fertility issues. That was during a two-day wellness exhibition at the Zabeel Park in Dubai over the weekend. The wellness exhibition, titled Stay Well, kicked off with a yoga session where people from many walks of life got a taste of the oldest known methods of achieving greater well-being and contentment. Yoga instructors attending the session also offered tips on maintaining a healthier, calmer and more fulfilling lifestyle, while also creating a work-life balance in their lives. During a session on reducing the prevalence and impact of common genetic disorders in the UAE, and also offering advice on healthy aging, Her Excellency Dr. Mariam Mattar, founder and chairperson of the UAE Genetic Disease Association, stated that reducing stress in our lives can increase our average lifespan by over 44%, while adding that restricting calorie intake can also extend lifespan. She also highlighted that genomic studies provide the best possible chance to even cure deadly diseases like cancer.
Our aim in UAE Genetic Disease Association to remove the stigma of cancer among children, among women with breast cancer or any other type of cancer. So you can see most of our activity, we don't highlight the topic, but we highlight the outcomes, which is integration smoothly within the community without showing sympathy or empathy to our patient. They are normal human beings. All what they need to have is your support by empowering yourself with the right knowledge for early prevention and detection of cancer.
Stay Well event is the first event of the year. I mean, this is the first time. This event is related to health and wellness and happiness. You know, we live a very stressful life nowadays, and I think we need to improve the quality of our life, especially when we have a weekend where we can, you know, relax and listen to music, as you see, and do some fitness and some yoga session. So this is all about. It's about our health, how to eat healthy food. We have some lectures going on in there with very famous doctors talking about the balanced nutrition, the parenting, the emotional parenting.
Yoga, to be honest, if you've never tried it, you would never feel it, you know. I would encourage people to try it because it's a beautiful thing. Once you're in the process, sometimes you feel you want to give up because there can be some difficult moves, but you just need to keep pushing on. And after, you know, because after the session you have 5 minutes meditation, relaxation, and then you just feel you appreciate what you did and you appreciate that your body did that much so far. So I think if you want to have a healthy life, I would highly recommend yoga. I've been doing it for 2 years and I can't see my life without yoga.
One other session at the Wellness Exhibition was focused on polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, and how the most common hormonal disorder among women is widely misunderstood, as many are unaware about the most common symptoms, stating that symptoms such as excessive facial hair, increased body hair, hair loss and acne could be an indication of the presence of PCOS among women. Doctors highlighted that infertility is one of the most common symptoms that cannot be overlooked. The two-day wellness event offered many exhibitors from the health industry to showcase their products, while also offering space for many fun-filled activities, including a jam session and wellness competition for visitors.
Women seem to think that polycystic ovaries means that there are lots of big cysts on the ovaries, when actually the polycystic ovaries means that there are very small cysts on the ovaries which are no more than 1 millimeter, 1 to 2 millimeters, and they represent unruptured eggs. So all of these are very small eggs in the ovary which have not ruptured, meaning a woman has not ovulated and has not produced an egg. And that's why women cannot have children or have rather more difficulty in having children. What I usually say is that polycystic ovaries is not a disease that you acquire. It's actually you've inherited it from either a mother or a sister or an auntie. There will always be somebody in the family. It's in the genes. You can't cure it, but you can manage its symptoms based on what the problems are.
We need to have all the benefit of sun. But also we should take care because we know as excess exposure to the sun will have harmful effect to our skin. So we represent in this Stay Well with DD cream in Dermadin range, which is mainly focused in this. We need to take the benefit of the vitamin D because it initiates the vitamin D receptor in the skin. So I will take all the effect of vitamin D without take the harmful effect. And plus also all sun care ranges we have in our portfolio, in our brand. It will also protect our skin from the harmful effect of the sun. So it will protect the skin and will become more young and more beautiful.
And finally, looking to other news now, it's been a weekend of food, music, entertainment and competitions as popular social event Taste of Dubai returned for its 9th year. A large crowd had once again packed the Media City amphitheatre throughout the 3-day event as they flocked over to sample the different flavours of the world. Dubai's culinary delights were on display with more celebrity chefs and entertainment, ensuring a festive atmosphere over the weekend. With live entertainment and musical performances, together with a host of activities for young ones, the outdoor gourmet festival was a huge attraction for many families. Over 30 different outlets around the city featured some of the best items off their menu to highlight their culinary offerings and celebrate the passion of food. Making their 4th appearance at the Taste of Dubai Festival, Gaucho remained one of the most popular stands at the event, with many queuing up to sample their Argentinian beef. Another popular joint was Trezind, who were highlighting what they define as modernist Indian cuisine, while also promoting their upcoming street food offering under the name of Carnival.
It's not often that you get a chance to bring Gaucho into a social atmosphere like this, meet people, speak to people, have fun with it. It's more of a fine dining setup at the restaurant, so it just allows us to have fun with it and show people what we're good at. The signature dish is obviously the steak. It's a spiral cut, which is unique to our restaurant. The beef comes directly to us from Argentina. You can only really find this beef in our restaurants. We import it directly, it comes directly to us. The way we treat it, the way we handle it from fork all the way back to the farm is a 3-year process that we try and showcase here over the next 3 days. This is the most organised year so far. No, everything's been so simple so far that it's almost a little bit nerve-wracking. We're thinking that something's got to go wrong at some point. Everything's really smooth, organised, and it's actually a dream so far this year.
Crescent is a progressive Indian restaurant. It's modernist Indian restaurant, so we use a little bit of molecular gastronomy, a little bit of Western influences in terms of the techniques and the presentation, but the taste remains Indian, hardcore Indian. And whereas Carnival is a fun take on Indian food, it's a little casual than Crescent, and it is a very fun take on Indian food, as I said, with a lot of funny presentation, funny names. It is a kind of food which generation of ours, like to eat in India. For the Taste of Dubai, I think there's a mixed audience. There is a lot of Europeans which come here and try the food, and probably there's a different world in this part of Dubai, which don't really travel to that part of Dubai where our restaurant is located in the IFC and Trade Center. So I think it's a showcase to them, because most of the people they look for eating joints in JBR. They have enough restaurants in Dubai Marina and JLT. So there's quite a few options in this part of Dubai.
Although Taste of Dubai showcases the Emirates' vibrant hospitality, the event also shared the secrets behind preparing a gourmet meal at the Chef's Theatre, featuring celebrity chefs such as Nathan Outlaw. Among the new features this year included the new Etihad Airways hospitality tent, as well as their very own Chef's Corner, where they showcased meals prepared for their business and first-class passengers.
Freedom of press, right? Freedom of press. It gets bigger and better every year. We've always got new features. An exciting feature we have this year is our cookery challenge, whereby the public get to come and cook alongside celebrity chefs. And the twist is that the chef then judges who is the best in that session, and somebody walks home with an amazing prize. As well as that, we've got great music, new restaurants, and that's what changes every year, because we reflect the excellent culinary scene that happens here in Dubai. It's our 9th year now, and I'm just astounded what an amazing event it is.
Oh, it's brilliant, actually. I mean, it's been amazing how they got the place organised after the rain. So that's the first thing. So I've already done my my cooking in the theatre, which is a demonstration in front of everybody, and it was well received. Very, very, very friendly crowd, which is really nice. Just interested in what I'm showing. I'm a seafood chef, so I was showing them a fish dish using mackerel and pollock, and there's a nice soup. So something they could take away. I think that's important when you do these sort of things, is really to sort of showcase, things that people can try at home, as well as what advertise in a restaurant, but also showing what you can do. And then I've also done the cooking challenge as well, which is where I've had a few people from the public try and cook along with me. They had to keep up with me because I'm quite fast when I get going, but I slowed down. We did a really nice red mullet dish with mushrooms, and something they could just do themselves at home, and I think that's very important. But it's been fantastic. Dubai is a great place.
We've been showcasing both what the residence has to offer and its products, with its different service delivery, a bit of a different cutlery and stuff like that. We've also got a first class that I'm demonstrating there. I'm about halfway through demonstrating the business class propositions there, but it's all very elegant and everything like that, but we just have varying degrees. And obviously with the residence, it's our first three room space on any aircraft in the world, on our 380. So obviously it has to be a bit more special than the rest of the aircraft. So in that's why we've got our, if you see, we've got our setup here. We've got a lot of the gold finishes on all the different cutlery, just to make the people understand that what they're doing is truly special.